Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Please.
I have a booger in my sugar.
All right.
I feel like this chair's gonna go on me one day, friend.
It probably will.
Okay.
Can we switch it now, please? Because if you fall, your head's gonna hit the glass bottles.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
You want that? There's a folded chair over there.
That's what I was using before, no?
Probably.
Oh, WWF show over there.
Forever. A folding chair will always be associated with the
WWF. They should have their own fucking.
Unless you want the
No, this is fine. I risk my life for the pod.
You know how far we are from a real hospital?
Oh, we are.
Kent
good.
is pretty far, huh?
We are a good 20, at least 20 minutes.
I'm a thug.
All right.
They got one ambulance out here, nigga. You better hope nobody
You
sleeps
gotta
in their
hope there's
bathtub.
somewhere near.
I'm a thug, man. What
Oh,
can I talk
shit.
about?
There was one morning, somehow Carter fell and like busted his lip.
Oh, no.
So there was blood everywhere. And we were like t-shirt pajamas, right? So I look at it and I'm like, damn, he needs stitches. So Carter was like, let's go. So we literally pick up, run. We had Kaiser. I put on Tim's, no socks. We just,
time.
right. Jen.
Sorry.
So Clarabelle is holding Carter, so there's blood everywhere. We both look like shit, and we get to the hospital, and I'm pretty sure they looked at us like, "What the fuck is going on with you guys?" Because she has like
We got a
white
baby,
tee,
mad blood.
no bra, just blood everywhere, flannel pajamas, and like some kind of weird shoes, and I'm wearing the same thing.
Think about it. If you work in the ER, you see that shit every day.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that existence?
Ugh.
So guys, episode.
Is the story?
Yeah, just like we look like a bag of shit.
In the ER, you're supposed to.
Yeah, but, the point was, it took like 20 minutes to like drive all the way over there, and the whole time we were like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Oh, because he had to be in the baby seat, just bleeding all over
Yeah,
the place.
Clara was sitting with him, but we were like, "Should we put him in the seat?" Just go. It's a long drive when you're in a like rush. Like 23 minutes is like fuck.
It's a long time, even if you ain't in a rush.
Right,
You know where
That is a long time to the
that's a
hospital.
long time.
So get yourself a good chair, please, sir.
Nah, we got this. God got us. What you mean?
God still got to get there in 20 minutes. He got to take the same
God
road I
like-
did.
Y'all like Darren's?
I don't know. Man, if you had just now.
I just took my shoes
I
off.
This picture guy just sliding his sandals off.
Shit. Let me see if Michael.
God's a woman. She just took her bra off.
Maybe,
You are not getting picked up.
maybe Michael could take you. I don't know. Gabriel.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. All right. Let's stop now.
And let's start.
Episode 98.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Almost there, people. Welcome to another
We've
episode.
talked about nothing in regards to that. In true us fashion. Sorry, go ahead.
It's all right. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the building, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
What up, people?
We're shaking.
All good.
Cool, man.
So yeah, 23 minutes to pretty much everything. There's nothing simple for us. Like the only simple thing that we can like run to is like, oh, I'm gonna run to the gas station.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Even that's not really simple.
It's because you still got cross the bridge.
It's about a mile.
It's about a mile. You are correct.
That's a half a mile. That's a mile? Is it, though?
Feels like it.
How lazy are we that we're in a car and we're like, damn, this is bad.
Which
Mad
feels
tiring.
like-
That's pretty bad. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
I always think about that. I'm like, I got the nerve to be tired driving to New York.
Tired driving to New
I
York.
got the nerve.
Shit.
What's good,
People who took
friends?
Their whole life to walk.
Right. They had to load up the ox and the horses and
Not the ox.
the food
Not
and
the
just
food.
get on the trail.
Shit.
It's a week to Boston.
Shit. Actually, no. When you be checking Google Maps, it wouldn't take that long to walk to Boston.
It'll probably take like 2 days straight.
Nah, yo.
No, not that
It don't be
long.
saying that long.
Actually,
To walk to Boston?
Yeah.
From here?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Why
'Cause
not?
we can.
The people want to know, Darren. It's
They
I know.
don't.
We done brought it up.
They don't.
All right.
Matter of
Maybe you
fact,
guys want to make your guesses?
I say 22 hours walking,
Walking.
nonstop.
Nonstop. Bim.
From where?
From here.
Oh, fuck.
It's a day up the street.
3 days.
The fuck? I think I'll say from like my crib or some shit.
You said you didn't say from Mars. You're both wrong.
How long?
17 hours and 28 minutes.
Well, I'll be. Shit, that ain't bad.
No, that's not bad.
That's nonstop. Once again,
Yeah. That's. I mean,
nobody walks 17 hours nonstop.
What route do you take?
no, we don't have to go through that.
Okay. I'm thinking like.
But it's not highway, right? So it's not the fastest way.
You go to Broad Street.
Oh boy. And then
walk
from the-
because if you walk all the way down Broad Street, don't that take you somewhere?
to Boston.
No, not to Boston. Not the way you're talking. The other way.
Oh, okay.
Broad Street towards Providence. And then you walk through downtown. Get up on Thayer Street. Get up on Hope Street. Take it to Pawtucket Ave. Walk through Pawtucket.
I see where it's going. Okay.
Yep. And then
Okay.
keep walking up Newport Ave. And then I guess you get to Route 1 and eventually you'll be in Boston.
That's the one. Yep. Yeah.
Guys, that was useless information from your favorite podcast.
You got 20 hours to kill. Walk to Boston.
Walk to Boston. No breaks. Just pee on yourself while you're walking.
Yeah. It's fine.
It'll dry off.
Guys, how are my friends doing?
Good, yo. I seen y'all last on the weekend, right?
I saw you this weekend again without Jen. Well, no, we saw
We saw each other on Friday.
on
Saturday.
Saturday.
That. Yeah.
I saw you Sunday.
Why you when you do that, she gets
She's
mad
like,
at us.
I know.
So you should have just, you know what I mean?
I should have just. I don't know how to not be honest to my friends.
There was no lie. You just omit.
That's what I was saying about the training.
It's a little different on the scale of
Is
severity.
Is
Which part is it?
is lying? Is
not-
omitting or lying?
Okay, so if I said I saw my friends this weekend, Saturday, right? Yeah, that's it. When you say no, I also saw you. Okay, it wasn't needed. You feel me?
I definitely am the middle child of the three of us because I was, mommy, no. Bim's watching TV.
Yo,
I know you said not to. I told him too. You know, he's watching TV right now.
oh boy. Yes, we saw each other. We went out, guys.
We went out, yes.
We hit the streets.
And we forgot to tell anybody to join us.
I fuck them. I mean,
Wow.
Whoa.
didn't we say it on
No,
the thing?
we did not say fuck
No,
them.
we said we would go out. No, of course we love. So no, we said we would go
This is
out.
why he's engaged, ladies and gentlemen. Look at
was
that smooth.
quick.
Cool.
That was
Yeah, that
quick.
was good.
Right? I'm sorry. But, all right. We said we would go out. We said it's 2 years. Hey, let's do something. We
Yeah.
said that on mic. We don't gotta be telling people where. Look at the vibes, the awesome vibes we had
The
with
vibes were out of control.
Come on, man.
They were.
You can't make that shit up.
Can't match the vibes. Shit was fire, dog. We went to Troop. What's the problem, Darren?
I'm remembering Saturday. That's the
Oh,
problem.
it's a good thing.
Yeah, Saturday was great. Happy 2 years to us.
Yay!
Damn, I should have brought my balloons. I found black balloons.
Oh, that would have been dope, actually.
Oh, bad. I had no reason. Oh, Darren.
my teeth.
Oh,
use
Darren.
your
Please
teeth.
don't use teeth on a Ciroc
you
bottle.
go.
I've done it before.
Not a good look.
Wouldn't recommend it.
All right.
I don't know what they make that cap out of.
That several
That-
lines of
yeah.
the shit.
Want some?
Reggie, no,
Yeah, let's
thank
do
you.
that shit. We went to Troop. We had a good old time. We ran into some pals.
Yes.
The
Pre-game
Pre-game
podcast.
podcast. Shout out to Wale. Shout out to
Brianna.
Bree, my people. Oh, she's so dope. Hi, Bree.
And they have a new member too.
Oh,
Sarah.
she's officially a member?
I believe so.
Oh,
I could be wrong. If you're not official, then tell them that I say you're official and you'll be official.
That's bold.
That's wow.
Yeah.
It won't work. But
Who else we ran? We ran to Sylvia. What up, Sly? Hi.
hip hop.
If I.
Hip hop.
Very dope to see them folks, man. Being
Yes.
my people, man. We was
Yeah.
drinking.
Ooh, it was fun. We had a
Shots
good time.
and shit.
Man.
We found a lawyer. Hi, lawyer friend.
Hi, lawyer.
Hey, girl, hey.
Lawyer with the good hair.
I don't know.
You don't get it?
No, I do, but
The one time he wants to be quick, right?
Right.
That's how he wants to use it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only.
He probably doesn't even realize how great of a joke that was.
oh boy,
But no, we had a really good time.
triple entendre.
Before, but yeah, I don't see it. You picked it up, but I didn't get it. So before that, I'm gonna say I had a great date night with my two girls.
Oh right.
Celeste. And we went to do virtual reality on gaming. I believe it's called Base Virtual Reality. Is that
That was Base Station Lounge.
Thank you.
There
Good
you
job.
go. In Johnston, right?
In Johnson, yes. Definitely, if you haven't gone VR gaming, definitely do it. It's so much fun. We had a great time. It's not pricey, but it is pricey. If you're the one paying for everything, then it's pricey. But if you go with
So
people
parents
that,
is pricey because you pay for everything.
Yeah, but if you just going with people that you know and everybody can take care of their own bill, then it's good. It's dope.
Yeah, you got me hyped talking about it and seeing how excited the girls are because I'm all into that VR, whatever shit.
It's dope.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out when to go, but I'm gonna make it happen.
Have you seen that clip of the grandma who's watching like with one of the?
And she like falls over.
No, she's like sucking dick.
Oh, I did see that. And she was cuffing the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless. She was into
Man,
it.
that had technique.
All right, since we're here.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
have you guys
Took that exit.
You just need a little door, just to crack, and then.
have you guys used VR headsets outside of going to that place?
No.
I've had one on my head once. It was like a roller coaster.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
It felt kind of a little too real, right? So, Samsung had the joints with, works for phone, you put it in the headset. So I'm like, oh shit, I did a roller coaster. I did the scary one with the clown that I told you about.
Yeah.
I saw some Jurassic Park shit. I'm like, oh wow, this is all amazing. I saw that there's a browser.
You did it.
Let's see what porn looks like. That shit is phenomenal, fam.
Really?
That shit is fucking phenomenal. Are you kidding me?
All this for
Bro.
my experience.
Bro, man, and it's like, because when you're watching a porn on TV on your cell phone, you got to hold your phone.
Yeah.
TV got to look at it a
Oh,
certain
you gotta prop it
angle.
up.
You got to prop it up. You got to play it on mute. You
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
turn the
there's a lot
volume
going on.
down. Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Especially if you got some good headphones.
Wow.
Brother. And you can zoom in, so like you can have either the frame or man, HD. That shit is dope.
Is it point of view?
It depends.
Oh.
Because you can, since it's a browser, you could put in a point of view one and do it like that. Look at him.
I'm sold. I'll be right back.
But I'm heated because, not just because of the porn, because it's a lot of dope content. But this phone, the Note Plus or whatever this is, doesn't fit in the
the cavity, if you will.
Yeah, so it just got it sitting at the house. So
Oh,
if anybody
yours.
got a S7 at home that they don't use,
that's what you
slide
use.
it over to a player. Thanks.
God bless.
Thank you, and God bless.
And you can watch basketball games like that. TNT was doing something where they had VR cameras set up on the sideline.
Oh wow.
So you sitting, and then players run past you and you do this, and they're over there and watch like this.
Wow.
Change angles. Could be behind the backboard next to fans. You can see fans cheering live. It's crazy.
Once they get the technology perfected on that, they're gonna charge for that. Like it's a
As
ticket
they
to the
should.
game. Yeah.
As they should. Because we were talking about it when we saw each other without you. The VR is dope when you're submerged. As soon as you take that shit off, you feel like a loser.
Yo,
You feel
it's
like,
like
a fucking
it's
loser.
like past where you started. Just
So it's like watching porn.
Yeah. So, but then with the porn shit,
Jen, I don't know how many times I'm like, I didn't need to do that. That wasn't necessary.
It's like,
Why? I could have just.
could have watched a Disney movie or
I
something.
mean, something else.
I just went to bed.
I could have just went to sleep. You tired already? And here you are.
With your apnea machine. And
I still gotta go get the water for the machine.
you're being filthy.
Lord have mercy.
That's pretty dope.
Oh boy.
Like I was telling this guy, me and the girls, we did the first one we did was like a zombie shoot 'em game.
So dope.
And so, the three of us all lined up, and they have little like speakers right next to your ears. So, on top of like your vision is just this world, and you're hearing everything too. So we're shooting and we're playing, and at one point so we're screaming our heads off. When we got there, it was just us, and so we're playing the game and we're screaming, and because we're so submerged in this, I hear Celeste was on my right. I hear her like, no, right? So I'm like, come on, you gotta shoot him in the head, just shoot. And when you just like the clown thing, when you turn, you just see them like coming at you, and it feels like they're like jumping on top of you, right?
I don't like it.
At one point, I look over to my left and I see an avatar like crunching a little ball with like 8 zombies around it, right? So, but still, we had a great time, and we're yelling and hooting and hollering and stuff, and then the thing is done. They're like, congratulations, you made it. And then we take off the goggles, and there's like 4 people now in the room with us. And we're like, ow! Hi.
Yep.
Hey.
Hi.
So definitely, if you haven't done VR gaming, do it because it's fun.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't so expensive because I'd love to have one of those at the crib, like one of the ones that like the Oculus one that I was talking about, or the one that the PlayStation one didn't do very well, but I almost bought that shit when it came out. That I didn't.
Do you know what it takes? Like, do you need like a server? Or,
for which one?
Like
To have it at your house.
Yeah, to host it at your house.
No, well, so like the Oculus Quest that came out is just straight up just a headset. That's just like $500.
No, thank you.
Yeah, the PlayStation one you connect it to your PlayStation. Other one needs to be connected to the computer, and it has sensors all over the place, so it knows
where you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's the one that they have.
Okay.
Anyways, but it was a good time. Happy to have a date night with my girls.
Yeah. Shout out to the young ladies.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta hear them rap though.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah. Don't worry, record them, yo.
Yeah. I don't have them tomorrow. We do this thing called Freestyle Fridays, Jen. I know you're a little lost. So I picked them up, and then I'll just play an instrumental, and they'll be like, yo, it's Freestyle Friday. It's Freestyle Friday. And they hate it. they can't stand it. But, we have a good time with it, like making up stupid raps. And none of us can rap. We can't rap at all.
But he didn't even tell them that he used to get
rap.
down in high school.
That's what I'm looking at him like, what you mean you can't rap?
I used to write.
Oh, yeah, we
high
did talk about
school.
this.
Yes, I can write, but I can't freestyle. So this guy happened to swing by to bring me some tools, and so I'm telling the girls, I'm like, yo, I always tell them.
Why?
Yo,
I don't know.
Yo, because I don't know anybody. Well,
Oh, boy.
I know some people, but nobody as close to me as this guy that can freestyle. So I'll be
You
telling
can freestyle?
them, son. So I put him on the spot a little bit. I said, hey, can you spit a quick verse? They don't
Hey,
believe
can you
me.
spit a quick verse?
No, not right now.
Hey.
It's embarrassing.
Hey, you guys don't embarrass me. So I tell the girls, like, I'm telling you, you can spit. And the good brother put me on the spot first. He was like, you go first. And I was like, no, that's not how this goes. And he spit a quick couple bars. And after you left, they were like, I didn't know he could do that. I was like, me neither.
Yeah.
So, you know, one of you's going to rap for me?
Nah.
No. Well, Dan would have to write it. I don't want to be embarrassed.
I was
But
supposed to write
apparently
a
you
song
did
for
good,
you.
though.
He did. I mean, it was good to us because we can't rap.
I can't rap either.
So, yeah.
I can't write or rap.
Yeah.
I feel like you could rap. I feel like, Jen, you'd have a bop, a good, like, hey, see?
Look at the smile that came out of her face.
See? It's in you. Come on, man.
I like bop.
So,
Bippity bop.
do you guys have any traditions with the family, like little goofy things like Freestyle Friday?
I don't have a family, man. They all left.
You
You know, like, what the fuck? You
All
gonna make me
right.
sad?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize.
This guy showed up. Yeah, me and my many children, my beautiful bride, my mother-in-law, my mom, my father, all of us. What do you people do?
For fun.
Motherfucker.
I masturbate. I go to sleep. VR trainer.
Yes, precisely in my empty home. Yes, that is what I do, sir.
That is my tradition.
That's my tradition.
Masturbation Monday.
Bastard.
Masturbation Monday.
I'm sorry, guys.
Shit.
Cancel the whole show.
I was gonna tell you another little thing that we have, but I won't.
Yeah, no, don't rub it in any further,
sorry.
sir.
Oh, shit. Cancel the whole show, please.
So,
Soon. Can't skip the Super Bowl.
yes,
Y'all watch the game?
yeah,
Jan? Good game.
Great.
it was a good game.
Congrats to the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
And Andy Reid especially. I feel like he
Yeah.
deserved it after everything in Philly because we watching the game. Me, Kay, and Ab, shout out fellas. And
Hey,
Ab's a
friends.
Phillies Eagles fan. And he was just going on, just hyped about Andy Reid. He's like, yo, remember he lost his son. Remember, they got him up out of Philly with T.O. and all that shit was going on. And, how he brings on black quarterbacks. Like, I'm like, oh, damn, all this shit's true. He's a real one. Andy Reid is a real one. So for him to get that win, man, like, yeah, shout out to them. It was a good game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go that way. I thought teams were gonna go back to back to back to back.
Me too.
And I didn't want the 49ers to win. I just wanted them to win because I said I thought they were gonna win. But I was just excited for a good game.
That's how I was.
Yeah.
Like we were trying to pretend pick a side
Yeah,
so that we could
and-
watch and like have a side to root for, and then a minute in, totally forgot.
Yeah.
Root for the wrong time.
Yeah. I had to remind myself. I was like, "Nah, you said the 49ers were gonna win. All right, come on, guys."
Yeah.
But it was a good game.
Yeah, no, it was. Halftime.
It's the first time in I can't even remember how long that I actually sat and watched the halftime show.
So you didn't see Bruno Mars and Beyonce the other time, and
I saw an article that said something about Beyonce was there 2013 and 16. I'm like, what? She been on that shit twice?
yeah. One time
know
it was
that.
just her, and then the other time it was
her and
her and
Destiny
Bruno
Child.
Mars, but it was actually Coldplay or somebody else headlining, but they just had their own parts. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
What?
Everybody remembers Beyonce and not Coldplay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and Beyonce and Bruno Mars bodied that shit. That shit was dope. Oof.
Yeah. So of all the ones, I know there was one where Missy came out for something, I think.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
with Katy Perry.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, I remember catching the tail end of that. I'm like, is that Missy?
So what do you do during halftime?
Usually eating or drinking.
Not in front of the TV though.
No, usually the food is like in a kitchen somewhere.
Make your that shit and come back.
Right.
No, I don't care enough about halftime.
Shit, I'm all about a
'Cause
performance.
There hasn't been an artist that makes me. I've been so stuck on why hasn't Rihanna been there, and so it's like
So that's the only artist you would want to see, like that.
that
would
I
keep
haven't
you
already seen.
seated?
If Rihanna was doing halftime, absolutely.
She would fuck it up, like in a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's not a great live singer, but she's a great performer.
She'll perform the fuck out of it. That's actually what I thought about J-Lo, because her live singing. I mean, like her sing. She's not like a vocalist,
Right.
But she'll put on a show.
She did.
And she did. Funny part, usually during a Super Bowl performance or halftime performance, there's a bunch of songs and whatnot, but they slow it down and they do a portion of a ballad. And I said, I know damn well J-Lo ain't about to sing no ballad. And what happened? Her lovely daughter, with her beautiful voice, sang instead. Good choice, whoever decided that one. Phenomenal choice. But it was dope, yo.
I liked
It was
it.
dope.
All the backlash of people from the costumes.
Isn't it crazy?
But I expect it, right? Because if you compare, like, because sometimes they'll have country artists do the Super Bowl. It's very, hey, blue jean and whatever, and you're playing music and instruments and all of that shit. And it's that type of energy. When you're talking about our Latinos, Latinas, come on now, you know how they give it up.
Yeah.
They were in a little bit. They're gonna shake what they got. They're gonna do their steps and shit. That's the and I love that they brought that culture to it, because this is America, right? We have the country, we have the hip hop, we got the Bruno Marses, we got the Latinos, we got all of that shit. Katy Perry's, all of that. You're gonna see it all on the biggest stage. So there it is, man.
I thought it was crazy how the part of the backlash was it was too sexy, or they were wearing very like scanty. I don't know the word.
Skimpy.
Like, skimpy things. Sorry, and I was like, it's worse.
Well, I will say though, of course, I have no problem with it. But in regards to like Beyonce's, she would show her legs, but the top wasn't exposed as much. This was in regards to like clothing. They probably the least amount of clothes on the Super Bowl
Really?
stage.
I didn't-
Besides the
Besides
titty.
the titty.
Besides the titty. Yeah.
I didn't think that. I mean,
Like compared, like which one would you?
I
think?
mean, I don't care about halftime performances like
Yeah.
that to remember them and say, oh no, compared to no.
I just can't.
Yeah,
But
it's the most, because again, like very short things,
Yeah, cheek
revealing at
showing.
the top, cheek showing, turn around, shake that ass. Again, I have no problem with it. But for the mom at home with children, she's very conservative. It's like, what is this filth? I understand it from their perspective,
I don't.
but again, we know that vibe. We see it. That's nothing. That's the culture, right?
Those same people are not outraged with Maroon 5 being half naked up on there.
We
Maroon
can't.
5
That's a
half
false
naked?
equivalency. Because people are saying Adam Levine had his shirt off. Guys go to the beach with their shirts off. Guys with their shirts off don't turn women on.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's a false equivalency. I hate it when people do that. It's not the same.
It's not the same because guys can show their nipples, which I don't know why.
Because it doesn't turn women on. It does nothing
Yeah,
for y'all.
but think about it.
All
Is
right.
getting turned on by boobs a natural thing or something that you learn?
Natural. Because some men aren't turned on by boobs naturally because they're into.
No, but I
pork.
mean, I don't mean it.
I didn't.
I mean,
I didn't.
is
I know
that a
where you're
natural
going.
human
Yes.
reaction?
Yes.
Like if you touch something hot, naturally you're gonna move your hand because it burns.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
I
I
mean,
see
naturally-
You've
something,
never seen titties your whole life, and then
Okay.
you're like 30 years old and you see titties. Do you naturally get turned on?
yeah, it still go by because there are folks who aren't into women. Breasts don't do anything for them. But me, See, when I get honest, I'm sure there are people who wish when they saw a woman, not me, who wish that they saw a beautiful bust that they didn't feel a feeling down there.
I mean,
But it happens. It just happens. It's just your body.
so.
Because I'll help you out.
Thank you.
Because boy boobs and girl boobs are made the same.
What are you talking about, friend? What are you? Get out of here, man. Shit. What are you talking about?
Wait.
What are you talking about?
There's a fat man somewhere who has boobs that looks like a woman.
No.
No.
Have you seen boobs?
Have you seen?
What are you talking about? No.
There's fat men who have big boobs.
There's fat men who have boobs that look like the worst pair of boobs on a woman
Right.
ever.
Yes.
Those won't do anything for me.
But
They will
still,
for somebody.
those are censored, and the fat man's are not.
Censor them both, fam. I don't want to see either one
I
of
mean,
them
I
shits.
agree. With
The fuck? Oh, fat man with his meat flap titties.
But that's-
Put your shirt on, sir.
But-
That's indecent.
But don't you see the problem in that?
No.
That we're censoring. Okay, I think what she's saying is they're just about the same thing.
No, they're
Is a-
not.
is a
Darren,
nipple
do you,
and there's
do you
meat.
look at
There's-
a pair of breasts, and a man with his shirt off and pecs and say
No,
that's
I'm
the
not
same
But
thing?
what
attracted
I'm
to
saying
men.
is, ergonomically or whatever, if you look at the two tins, they're built the same difference,
No.
nigga.
Viv,
No.
listen, hold on. Viv, the difference between a man nipple and a woman nipple is what?
No,
Besides the
breast.
milk.
I'm talking about the whole breast, not just a nipple.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And women have different nipples. Some women have different nipples than men.
And
if a
some
man
men have-
has some of the nipples that I see, all right, see, when y'all do this, you understand? You gotta relax. Y'all have to understand where I'm coming from, so I don't have to go there.
Then you give. Oh shit.
So, and you know
Darren,
what?
Darren feels what I'm saying.
No, he's trying to be.
No.
he's not.
You
He
know what it
knows
is?
what I'm saying.
Because I ask questions like this to my wife, who then calls me sexist.
What's
And
sexist
So,
about
but listen, right?
Oh, we can transition into the other thing after this. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we definitely can. So, I had said to her one time, why can women wear? Why can a woman? I'm gonna get myself in trouble, but
I would say, here
this
we
is
go.
okay. This is me being like naive, stupid Darren, just asking the question, right? So I said, okay, woman goes out in public. She's wearing. Oh, that's what it was. She was wearing one of those lingerie tops, right? And you know her boobs are all there, and it's cool, right? And I'm like, man, that looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to boobs. They're there.
Yeah.
So I said to my wife, why is it that woman goes out that way, and then guys get ridiculed for looking at her in a sexual fashion,
Yeah,
right? And she's like, well, why can't she wear that? And
she can.
She can, but why is it a problem?
It's not a problem. I'm just gonna look.
Okay. And so I was like, I'm going to look. And she was like, yeah, well, and I said, well, why is it a problem if I'm looking at what you're wearing and being attracted to it?
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, so it's almost like you're saying she deserves the negative attention she's
That's not
getting.
negative. That's not negative. Just looking and appreciating what something looks like
I
or
agree.
what someone looks like is not
I
negative.
get it. But
Jan,
then,
put your fucking mic on.
but then there are those men, we can control ourselves. We can look and keep it moving.
Yeah.
But there are some men that cannot do that.
That's a completely different story. Yeah, and that's not the majority. There's just a group of nasty men in the world who do dumb shit. Yeah.
And instead of condemning those men, or it's starting to be those men are getting condemned,
Yeah.
I feel like we're quicker to condemn the woman for wearing such a thing out in public.
Not me.
Not you or I.
I salute you.
Yeah, I
man.
agree. But I think the consensus is that she's almost in the wrong.
No, yeah, and I never agreed with that. Like, keep your fucking hands to yourself. Be courteous. Be kind. Be a fucking human being. Like, people have feelings. If she wanted to do that if she like a compliment. There's nothing wrong with a compliment. Wow, you look great. Hey, you're doing it.
I agree with you.
Right? But
when I feel like when we say that,
well, because some women. Okay, so something happened to me at work. Right? We used to do something at my old job where we wore ties on Fridays. It was a dress down day, but we said, nah, fuck that. We're gonna go against the grain. Wore ties. I don't like wearing ties just on a button shirt. I don't know. I feel like my stomach's sticking out. I don't like it. So I wear a vest. So I had a nice tie, vest, shirt, and I rolled the sleeves up a little bit for, the little casual shit. And I'm walking in the hallway, and a woman kind of stopped and said, you look good. I never did it again because I feel uncomfortable. But is she wrong for stopping and complimenting me? No. There's nothing wrong with complimenting people. It's all about how I take it.
You felt uncomfortable, so therefore she was wrong.
No, not true. Because how would she know that I would? Because I'm a weirdo. She said you look good. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think a man can say that to a woman without getting in trouble.
That somebody looks good? I do all the time.
You're bold.
Yeah, what's wrong with saying, hey, you looking really nice?
No, but it's like you look good.
No, not like I know how to use my words.
That's what he's
not
saying.
make people.
I can't. Just the same way she said it to you,
Yeah.
you can't say it back to her that same way.
Well, yeah, because of history and how men are dirtbags in cases, we have to use our sense and preface it and say, excuse me, where did you get that outfit? It looks really good.
Roundabout
Just to add padding to it so
Yeah.
she doesn't feel like you're going to attack her.
So, in that, I feel like, yes, now it is to a degree where we hold the man more responsible.
As it always should be, yeah.
As I agree,
Yeah.
but there are a lot of those people who still see the fault in the woman.
Oh, they're dicks. They're just stupid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't put myself in the class with those animals. No.
So, by your logic, woman should be able to show.
Titties.
To wear whatever she wants. Not. I didn't say show breasts, but wear whatever you want. You have clothing on, not show your titties. Now, is there a such thing as indecent, right? Is there a such thing as, what's the word? Yeah, indecent. Is indecency a thing in regards to clothing, right? If I wear a sock on my cock and go outside,
Hey, whoa.
is that a problem or not?
What kind of sock is it?
An ankle sock?
A champion sock. I don't know.
An armor sock?
It's like a nice long compression sock. You be covered, but if it's like,
Right.
I don't know what size sock you need, but I'm just saying.
The goddess sock?
I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm just saying, depends how big the sock is.
It's like the Lizzo conversation, right? Is that the right place to have your cheeks out? There's a such thing as decency. That's what should be in question. And if we're saying no, do whatever you want and throw everything out the window, all right, then hey, do your shit. But to me, I think there's a time and place for certain things.
So Shakira and J-Lo, for what they were wearing, do you think that was indecent?
No, because they're performers.
But that's what people are complaining about.
Yeah. So to me, I think it's fine, but I'm used to it. People who aren't exposed to that, they will see it through their lens and say, no, you don't do that on primetime television.
So this is what I'm saying. As a society, we've said having breast out is indecent or whatever. It's you know what I mean? But it wasn't always like that.
Are we sure? Having bare titties out?
Yeah.
When, tell me when it was okay.
I wasn't
Besides
alive
the
for
garden.
that. Yeah, I'm talking about like back at some point, people walked around with nothing on, and then somebody invented clothes. We didn't come here and clothes were already here.
Yeah, and there are countries where they're still out there kicking it.
Yeah.
Boobies out. Hey, look, I stay within the means of whatever. If
Like there's parts of the world where we are indecent because I have my.
You're showing your neck. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and salute to them. Like I said, if there was a pair of titties that walked down the street as I pulled up to Darren's house, oh, hey, all right, I'll go on about my day. I'm not condemning anyone. They'll say, hey, Bim, did you see the lady with the titties? Yeah, hey, all right. That's it. But to me at least, there's a certain thing as decency because of my lens, right? I'm used to don't have your ass cheeks on leather seats at the Laker game. Don't do it. It's not right. Don't do that. Male, female, I don't care. Don't do that.
So everyone has their own lens,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. So the question is, how many lenses are you responsible for keeping in line with?
People do what they want. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, people can be free to move accordingly. Lizzo don't give a shit about my lens. She's gonna show her cheeks. I just can either comment. I'm free to comment on it, and I'm free to do this, or wipe the seat down, right? But
Look at all in her face. Excuse me.
Right? She can't be mad at my reaction though. I'm not touching you. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I can speak on it, right?
I think that's what irritates me about the whole Lizzo thing.
What?
Is that I don't know how it happened. I've said this before, where it feels like if you don't say that you like what she's doing, then you are
You're a hater. You're shaming. all
you're
that shit.
shaming, and it's because she's big. No, because I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea.
I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't have to like everything.
You don't have to like everything.
Right.
And that's why I feel like she's an industry plant.
Mm.
And Lil Nas X. I'm just gonna keep saying that until
What problem do you
I get
have with
arrested.
Little Nas X? Did you like his Super Bowl commercial?
I feel like I saw it and I went, "What? What was it about?"
Him and some guy that I saw in a lot of movies.
I just
before.
know that at the end, Billy Ray Cyrus was on the ground.
And he said, "No, I'm not dancing." I laughed. I get it. I like.
I did laugh at that part, but I remember him in the commercial, and I was just like, "What?"
They were like dance battling the two of them. Yeah, I thought that song was dead and gone, but they brought it right on back.
It was
he's
the
not-
Old Town Road still.
yeah, and they said that is Billy Ray Cyrus's biggest hit, and
It's crazy.
Bigger than the Achy Breaky?
that's what the fuck I said.
Do you remember Broad Street School in the gym class, Miss Lindbergh?
Don't break my heart.
They had us learning
My
it
achy, breaky heart.
in the third grade.
You know how big
think
Achy
you
Breaky is?
understand.
It had black people all in the
Cause if
cities
you break my
sing it. That was the
heart,
first
my achy,
country
breaky
song besides like
heart.
Dolly Parton and Kenny
Something,
Rogers.
something.
Yeah.
But this shit was kids.
So, this is his biggest hit?
They said that shit, and I was like, "What are you talking?"
Damn, that song is out of here, huh? Fuck. Holy
Bigger than
shit.
Achy fucking Breaky.
My mind is blown.
I was already upset at the fact that people are calling him Miley Cyrus's dad. Like, no, this is fucking
that's
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Goddamn, he got two first names. Give him respect. Shit.
God damn it. That already.
I'm thinking it was like Billy Ray.
Billy Ray. You got to say both. You don't dare call him Billy.
It's like Divine
Don't-
Favor.
Don't call, all right.
You don't separate it.
All right. We gotta move along.
Super Bowl, though, one other commercial that got me hyped. I don't know if you saw it. Disney Plus.
Oh man.
Oh,
The-
Jesus.
The applaud in the room. Man.
because it was you, Dennis, here,
Oh
right?
my
I
god.
missed it.
So they were showing like previews for movies that are coming out, and so it's like Winter Soldier and the Falcon and some other good
And
Marvel
Vision and
yeah.
Loki,
And
all that
Bear
good
Claws
shit.
Wanda.
and
See, she doesn't
Panda.
care. She
Yeah,
doesn't care.
and at the end of it, it was like soon available on Disney Plus.
Oh, I was hyped. That's why I got Disney Plus specifically for those.
Oh man,
Oh,
you would have
I'm
thought.
so excited,
You would have
guys.
thought
yeah,
like
okay, fine.
This is so much
I know,
fun.
it's
fine.
I know,
It's fine.
Disney.
Disney.
Did you guys know a woman tried to flash a run out on the field?
No,
Yeah, in like the second quarter, a white woman
Let her
tried to
show her
run
titties.
out, but they stopped her right.
That-
They stopped her right before she got to the end zone, and yes, would that have been indecent?
Who is the person that gets you go tackle her? But her titties
tackle
out.
her,
You go
no.
tackle her. I don't want a case.
She ain't even get to take nothing off. But when they were taking her away, she like found a way to like pull up her skirt and show her undies and shit to the crowd.
That is a weird thing. You know how much Super Bowl
I
tickets
wonder,
cost?
I wonder if she was like protesting something.
No,
Like,
she just wanted.
being an asshole?
Yeah, she's an Instagram model or some shit. She just wanted to.
So you spend $1,500 on a ticket to do
I'm
that.
sure she didn't pay for it. Yeah.
Will somebody pay for it?
And that person probably got money. A lot of people got flued out for that Super Bowl, though. A lot of flued out.
Oh, it was in Miami.
Did you hear a little bit of controversy with Jay-Z and Beyonce not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Wait, before we get to that, and it's not the Pledge of
no.
Allegiance, goddammit.
Sorry,
No, I don't know, Darren. Tell us.
I don't know what it's
Oh,
called.
don't put him on the spot.
It's not Pledge of Allegiance.
What's it called, Darren?
The Star Spangled Banner? I don't know.
National-
One of those.
Yes. Also known as the national anthem, not
There
the
we go.
Pledge of Allegiance.
That one. That thing.
Imagine
That
at the
thing.
Super Bowl, everyone stand up, put your hand on your heart.
I pledge allegiance.
To that
And then say it all wrong. I'll do United States.
United States.
That was a great skit. And to the
To the
Republic.
public, for which his hands, one Asian.
Wow, one Asian, Jen?
I should have said Haitian, huh? That would have made more sense.
but
One
Asian.
Haitian.
Asian's funnier. Liberty and justice
Christ.
for all.
Amen.
You may not be seated.
You really had to do that dumb shit every morning in school, huh?
I'm
That's
telling
what
you,
I'm
they
calling
always,
dumb shit.
they always talk
It's
about
dumb.
like Middle Eastern countries, like propaganda and stuff. And America's just the damn same.
Come on.
You had to learn the words to "America the Beautiful."
You learned the words of that?
Oh, yeah.
When did we learn that?
Beautiful for spacious sky. Remember ways.
No, we gotta stop because somebody listening is gonna be like, I'm so disrespected.
Nobody's gonna be disrespectful for America the Beautiful.
From us.
So go back to your country. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Is it?
It's a joke.
That's why I laughed.
Anyway.
So yeah, it's all the same. But
Yeah.
we didn't. Back to Saturday.
Well, what happened Saturday?
Oh, a lot happens.
What happened Saturday? All he got to talk about was VR headsets, and we went.
Sorry.
Oh, break it down. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not breaking it down.
What
I
we
thought you guys
talking
had more to talk about Saturday.
I don't think we can talk about more about Saturday.
Oh, yes. No, we can. So, off of the nakedness conversation, what's objectification?
Thank you.
What is it to objectify?
Yes.
That's what he's getting at.
Yes, Pim.
No, but what is it to
He's like,
objectify?
yes,
Yes,
babe.
Pim. Yes. Do it.
No, I'm asking both of you.
You want to Google it? So, without looking up the definition, I would say to objectify something
Can I? Yeah, I'll pull up the
is to treat it as it is an object with no feeling. It is the sole purpose of your entertainment and nothing more.
You just objectified by using the word "it"
All right.
because you made the person into an object.
All right,
It's
so
just ironic.
pretty much spot on.
Good job, Jen.
Objectified.
I don't like you.
Degrade to the status of a mere object. Here's the example: a deeply sexist attitude that objectifies women. Okay, so what is objectification? Is it
That's a word.
yeah, to objectify? No, I don't know. So how does one objectify a woman?
I don't know.
Is looking at a woman and saying you look nice, objectifying them? Oh shit, are we good? We good? Oh, yeah, we're good.
Sorry, guys.
Is saying a woman looks nice objectifying
No.
her? Okay.
You can't blanketly say no. It depends on the situation, like everything else in the world.
What's the
Okay.
situation where it would be?
If the woman is, I'm coming up with something on the fly, so give me, whatever. Let's say the woman is the boss, and the male is the employee, and the boss is trying to tell the employee to do something, and then he turns around and instead of being like, all right, he's now, oh well, you look nice, like I'm your boss, I'm asking you to do something.
Yeah, it's mad weird. Yeah. Okay. So it's like time and place kind of situation. Is going to a certain place that women may work voluntarily.
Like a strip club?
Yes. Is the act of going to a strip club objectifying women? The act. So not even getting into what's done inside, but just going. Is that objectifying?
I've never thought about it, but if the answer is yes, it would be yes the same amount as going to see a movie. It's objectifying the actors, actresses.
I love Jen.
Wow.
I love Jen.
That was good. Where were you when I needed you?
I rest my case, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you. You may step
All
down from the stand. That's it. That's all I got. I love her mind. Sometimes.
That was great, Jen.
Thank you, guys.
There it is.
So, I'll give you the other side of this because I'm sure you're wondering where it came from.
Oh, I think I could piece it together, but go ahead.
So we were told that the act of going to a strip club is us objectifying women, and we were like, no, that's not what we do. If anything, we don't pay attention to them.
All right, Darren.
But even if a gentleman does go and tip and get a dance, get a whatever, is that still objectifying? Right? Because is it just because they're dressed a certain way? Is it because of what it makes the gentleman feel like? Is that where the objectification comes in? Or is that, I don't know if there's a word. Is that where objectifying takes place? Is it because of how you're feeling? Are they making themselves objects of objectification or whatever that word is?
Aren't they objectifying the men?
If so facto,
You just got deep.
I almost got a headache, right? Because
smoke is coming out of the dress.
one of them fell off. Because I'm thinking about it, like their sole purpose is to get money from the man, so they'll say
ATM.
do
A true object.
yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Where was that thought Saturday?
we didn't get to finish because I was like, oh no, I'm not done. I'm not done. Because like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like because there was a lot of not even just at Troop. There was I heard a lot of in the past few days a lot of generalized statements regarding men. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hurt going on or something because one, it's not, blanket statements are fine for certain things.
Valentine's Day, so Valentine's.
He's coming. There's no boyfriend.
There's no.
Hey. So
You are sitting at home. No need.
but like just
You can never leave that half saying.
you can't leave this. All right. Thank you. So you can't like just paint a broad brush stroke, whatever the fuck, with that because not everyone has malintentions. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Not everyone
Malintent?
Malintent.
I don't know.
I don't know. But not everyone has that mind frame.
Did you break your Nigerianness this week?
I
you
don't
have
know
no
what's going on.
words.
I have nothing. And I have no confidence in it. None. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So the it's like it's a weird thing though, but like you're condemning folks without even really knowing the nature of the person themselves. You're just saying no. From what I know, that's it, and you're that. So boom, you don't do that. That's not right. Take the time to get to know people what their intent is. We can't just do that as human beings. To me.
And I know what you mean by a lot of generalized statements. Because I watched the premiere of the Lego show yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Why do you watch that stuff?
I don't, but I was home and I was like,
That
oh.
was
It was the premiere.
It's a very interesting
Concept.
premise. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember thinking, really, a show? Like
About
it's like a
building
cooking
Legos?
show. And people.
I was gonna say it's kind of like Chopped or the
Yeah.
cake shit and all of that.
Yeah.
You timed and you gotta
Yeah.
do shit. Okay.
But it's with Legos, and I'm like, doing shit with Legos takes time. Like, the fuck? I could make an omelet in an hour, but I don't know about fucking.
Legos.
they gave
they
me
squeeze
15
it.
hours.
No directions?
Huh?
15. I'm like, does that include a nap?
I say that though, but that's the same as the cake baking shit because you gotta bake, wait for it to settle, and
Yeah,
all
but
that
baking,
shit. So
put it in the oven. The oven part takes 30 to 45 minutes.
then they gotta wait for it to cool, and then they come back and I don't know.
15 hours is a long time.
That is a long time.
I would say for a cake, maybe 3 hours.
So they condense all of that, or consolidate all of that into what?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah. And so, two of the girls, they were like, "Oh, we do cosplay, blah blah blah," and we met in there's like a Lego group in America.
God
So they
bless.
met. They're part of this Lego group, and then she's like, "Yeah, and there's not that many women part of the Lego community." I'm like, "What? Who makes a statement like that? What the fuck is a Lego community?
They want representation.
Well, whose fault is that?
Who says there's not?
They do.
There's
that.
two people on one team that are women. How are you saying there's not women in the Lego community? You motherfuckers are the Lego community.
If they are looking at the whole community and there's only 10% of the members are women,
It's because they chose to.
and I'm like, whose fault is that?
It's not like back in the day when there wasn't a lot of women in something because the rules said women couldn't be part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
They just not interested in this shit. It's just you two broads. So it's not anybody's fault but the broads.
I hope us being on this show shows young ladies that
You can do Legos too.
Like, because there's somebody at home like, I can't do Legos because I'm a woman.
We shouldn't be laughing at this.
That's what they made it sound like.
My boobs are in the way of the blocks.
But I'm not going to let that stop me.
I almost lost one in my vagina. Oh, I hate when that happens.
I'm here.
That's good.
That's terrible.
Fuck.
This
Good
would be-
and terrible.
And there was probably 12 people on the show, and I want to say at least 5 were women.
There you go.
And then there was a guy wearing a dress, so
And
it was a cute dress. It was denim, sleeveless, had a shirt underneath,
totally fine.
knee dress.
So, I mean, by those standards, and you have to be nice with it. So, yeah, come on. I don't know.
It was just a weird thing to say.
That is a weird thing to say. Did we wrap up the
I don't know.
conversation?
I think there's like 4 lingering conversations right now.
Oh, it'll come back.
Yeah. Oh, one thing to go back to the Super Bowl. I loved Shakira's part where she kind of had like a Afro-Latina situation going on, where like there was like an Afrobeat vibe, and you saw the different. I don't know where those women are from, but we were watching it with Maribel, and she's Colombian, and she was like, "Oh, she's Shakira's from this part of Colombia," and just like going to Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic, there's different colors in the African influence. And I was like, holy shit. I didn't think like this was going on in Colombia. That shit was fire. Yeah, so I like that.
dope.
It was very, they touched a lot of parts of the Latino culture that even I didn't know about. Even we were talking about being familiar with like the clothing and like salsa and shit. But that part, I was, hats off on that.
I thought it was done very well and very
Yeah.
tasteful.
I forgot what country was it. You mentioned many episodes ago that was teaching Yoruba in school
Oh.
as a class, as a required class. Was it Brazil or something?
Oh shit, I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's interesting when you see those connections with Africa.
Yeah, and there's a place in Mexico actually, same thing, where a group of young folks are really getting in touch with where they're from and bringing that into there. And you wouldn't think that in Mexico, but yeah, very dope. Very dope. We're all one at the end of the day, man. Shit.
Indeed.
Shit.
Brown nipples, pink nipples. Don't objectify them because they could be on a man or a woman.
Yo, Jen. Yo, Jen.
It's true.
This is true.
It's true. I mean, do you understand the whole censoring a nipple thing?
What?
I know we're going back there, but I never understood it.
What are you talking about?
The whole censoring a nipple.
Who
Like,
censors just the nipple?
shows do it?
That's how they, yeah. You
Oh,
usually
oh.
show the boob and it'll be like blurry
yeah,
on the
and
nipple.
they'll,
It,
like,
yeah, it makes no sense to me. It's like saying a news reporter saying the N-word. Like,
you already put it in my head.
you put it in my head, and it's in your head, you coward. Shout out to Louis C.K. So when you have just pasty on the nipple, and then the rest of the boob is out, fam, I can put that together in my head like Legos. I see it. I know what's going on.
Lego community needs you.
They need me. I see it. Just let it fly. If you're gonna go that far, you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna go as far as to let a bunch of the breast show, but just cover that little tiny nipple, just show the whole thing.
But man nipple's okay.
Are you turned on by a man nipple?
It doesn't matter.
I don't make
then.
the rules,
But it
Darren.
doesn't, I know you don't, but it doesn't matter if man nipples are attractive.
I'm agreeing
to me
with
or
you.
not.
If they're gonna show that much of the boob,
just show the nipple.
show the whole thing.
So who okay, so I guess the better question is who is
I like
making
nipples.
the
If I could see more nipples, I'll see more nipples, Darren.
I like nipples.
What do you want me to
Who's
do?
making the rule to censor the female nipples?
The FCC.
But who made the rule before them?
We didn't always
FCC,
have
I don't- they weren't always TV.
but yeah, we didn't always have TV or movies and stuff like that. This
Yeah.
is real life.
Oh yeah.
So who in real life was like
That's what I've been trying to get to
Who-
20 minutes
that's-
ago.
When they came over on the Mayflower and they saw how the natives were looking, we don't do that in England.
We're
Put
civilized.
something on.
Somebody-
Here's this smallpox blanket. Cover up.
He ain't right. He ain't lying.
Back to what you were trying to bring up. Beyonce and Jay-Z sitting at the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I'm tired of him.
They're not the only ones. What I did. I'm lying about the smallpox blanket? That's fine.
You know.
Whatever. All right, man.
Nah, that's the clean
My
one.
third eye's
Get
open.
the smallpox one, the one on the left.
You stay asleep if you want.
Wow.
The Mayflower nips was pink. The native nips
All
was
right.
brown.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I should have left it alone, right?
Pilgrims look like they would have pink nipples.
They
True or
did.
false?
They
They
did.
definitely
They did. You was
They
there.
did.
Hashtag you wasn't
I was
there.
there. So they did not stand for the national anthem.
Not just them. There were other people in the area.
I'm
that
sure,
were
yeah.
sitting
But
too.
of course, because they're famous, they were targeted.
Because it's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And so I guess they asked, why did you not do this? Why did you not stand for the national anthem, Jay-Z? Can you tell us, please? And he went on to say that they were in artist mode and they were listening to the person sing. And, you know, Beyonce's been in that position before, so they were more, critiquing into the performance. And he then went on to say, no, if I was making a stand that way, you know, you would know I would own up to it, but I didn't because, you know, my daughter was with us and stuff like that. And everybody's like, you put too much into it. You're lying.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
But then what do you say if we're like,
yeah,
I
didn't want to.
Like I'm imagining it being me because I'm at home. I don't get up when they start singing that shit.
Thank you. I was just about to say, the people who were criticizing when that was playing, what were you doing, friend?
You was at home.
I was taking pictures. I was
Sitting down.
looking at Jay-Z, not standing.
I was sitting watching
You
Jay-Z.
was talking.
seeing Jay-Z sit
You were talking about Jay-Z sitting.
during the
During.
thing. Who's more disrespectful? I'm sick of people. I don't care. I don't care.
If it was me, like me, Jen me, not me, Jay-Z me, but me, real life me.
Yeah, you be switching it up, Hove Jen. Jen Hove.
So tickled. I love when Jen is tickled.
Genova.
Jen over.
So Somebody like, why didn't you get up? Like, because I'm tired. The fuck?
I feel like it.
I just flew out here from wherever the fuck Jay-Z and Beyonce live. I'm tired. I thought they was gonna say something like, "Oh, Blue Ivy was eating and we was feeding her" or some shit like that.
But he's in a difficult position where you can't say any of the stuff we're saying because then there's so many eyes and they're gonna take. No matter what you say, you're screwed. So just try to clean it up the best you can.
But seeing as how there was the whole thing with the anthem and the NFL. And then he get into the NFL after saying he wouldn't even be part of the NFL, and everybody was doing all that talking. You should know that in that moment, everybody's gonna be watching it.
Yeah, and he probably wouldn't even think about it. Honestly, he probably wouldn't even think about it.
But he should have been, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
the same way you guys say she should have known that everybody could see her nipples through her dress. Well, I'm just saying in general. We've had the conversation before. The same way everybody's like, she can't feel the butt crack, triggered. You know,
Jen.
Stuff like that. It's like he should have known. They're gonna be looking at you.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they can't feel with the butt
Here
crack
we
show.
go.
Darren, your crack was out the other day.
I know, and I was like, oh, like I felt it, but I was like, it's been. When I'm home and like I'm wearing sweatpants, and the girls be like, Daddy, I can see your butt crack, and I'm like, yeah, you like it? Like I don't care, but I can feel it. Like
But if you went to the Walmart or something,
and
you drop something,
I'll put my sweatpants up fucking here,
past your navel and shit,
right? Tie it, and
but
still
then
bend down like an old lady. Yeah,
bend down like an old lady. Wow. I don't even know
no,
what that
old
means.
ladies like they bend right. No, I would like.
And you bend, and then your butt crack ends up showing.
No,
you can't help it,
no.
Darren.
I would pull all this down.
Yes, I know the attempts can be made.
Maybe
I lived the life.
maybe
I
I would
understand.
scoop
You don't think I pull my shirt down every time?
Yo, Jen, sorry, man.
She's back. Sorry, Jen. I just okay.
I'm glad I don't have these crack conditions.
Epidemic.
this crack epidemic.
Sorry,
you.
Jen. I love you. I love you, Jen. What do you mean,
Crack
bro?
epidemic.
You're cool.
That's funny.
Why next?
Oh fuck.
What? Sorry, we were talking about porn earlier, and I saw a very interesting question.
Let's do it, dog. Shit.
So you guys know I be on Reddit,
Oh boy.
That's
and
a
somebody
dangerous
asked a great question: what real life thing happens during sex that porn omits? Bim.
Oh boy. I wasn't
Cramps.
ready.
Cramps, leg cramps. Yes, you are correct.
Yes.
That is a good one. Yes.
Darren?
Coming fast,
They just edit the fuck out of it. I'm sure it happens.
man. 7 minutes, he's still going, huh?
Fuck out of here. That's movie magic. That's film trick, like the Africans used to say. That's film trick. Jen, your answer?
Because you got to be careful how you answer it. So. Yes,
Bim.
ma'am.
Fatigue. Hey man, I'm tired, dog. We'll finish tomorrow. I'm tired.
Baby, all right? What's happening? I'm just tired.
Tired, man.
I already rubbed one out earlier today. I thought I'd be ready by now. I'm sorry.
Recovery time is different,
Yo,
beloved.
Sorry.
You gotta get your hours spacing correct, my G. You can't play with that one, man, because Shawty gonna think something's up. You gotta.
Speaking of truth, my brother.
You gotta keep one in the chamber, my G. You gotta.
Don't jerk off at 5 and then come to bed at 8 and
No,
think
no,
something's
no.
gonna happen. Nope.
No.
And you over 35. Nope.
The fuck you talking about? Shit.
Jen looks like I hate them.
I just want to let y'all have your moment. I didn't want to interrupt.
It was what it is, man. What answers did they come up with?
I
Wait,
didn't write
I
down
didn't get
any
to
of the
give
answers.
one.
Go ahead, Jen.
I didn't get to give one yet. Hold on.
I'm thinking of a couple.
The music stops. You ever had that happen? That shit's awkward as fuck.
Damn, you got a bomb playlist and then boom. Or some wild shit comes out like DMX. Someone's like, oh, fuck.
Yo, isn't that the worst? You know, whole groove. A whole gospel song come out.
Right, sorry, hold on. Grab it.
Kirk Franklin
Hey,
always
Google.
do some shit.
Hey, Google.
Hey, Google, turn down the Jesus.
Kids walk in.
Yeah, knocking on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Mom.
What else?
You ever fart?
I think they're what?
Nah.
I feel like all that other shit stops when you're.
I think
when you
I
do
feel
it.
like I fought it off.
I'm sorry, guys. Why did I even ask this question? Why did I think this was gonna go well?
You thought that? You are a
I
maniac.
saw the
sir.
question. I was like, oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, for regular folk.
Oh, fuck.
He said I fought one off.
I was going to ask, but I don't. Can I ask a question, sir?
What's up?
You had to slow down to feel free not to answer.
It may have worked in my favor because focusing on that extends the situation. You understand? Yeah. Jen, what's up? Join us, man.
Because I said I wasn't going to mention it.
Well, you gotta do it now.
Yeah, whisper it to me and I'll say it.
No. The thing that you screenshotted this morning to me and Bim
What was that?
about the exercising.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
The dick exercising.
Oh,
They work out.
well, continue.
And I actually had a conversation about it, and I said I wasn't going to bring it up. But apparently it's a thing people
We
do.
here.
What do you mean?
Really?
I'm not the person who posted it,
Yeah.
but apparently people
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
dick
There's
exercises.
workouts for
Continue. What does it do?
I don't
They have like
know.
dick weights that you can put on, like
Tell me more,
magnets.
guys. Come on. Let's dive into this.
It's for your pelvic floor.
You said magnets?
Yeah, like a ring of some sort.
Okay.
You put on there.
Like a cork ring? It's
Okay.
a cork ring.
Okay.
Put something on the cork.
But
okay.
it's a magnet, so as your thing gets stronger, you add more magnets to make it heavier.
Yeah.
Kind of like ankle weights.
Oh,
For your
okay.
dick, for your dick.
So what's the benefit? Does it help with stamina?
It strengthens your pelvic floor. See, I was listening. If you're listening, I was listening. And it's like Kegels for women.
God bless. Okay.
And also for people who ejaculate quickly, it helps them to.
You got me there.
I'm listening.
What do you say it was
It helps
again?
them to
Magnets.
put on a VR headset and then type in dick-exercise and see what happens.
I'm not doing that with a VR headset.
Imagine that.
You maniac.
You just see dick push-ups in virtual
See,
reality.
I would think it's more in your core that you gotta strengthen.
Yeah, apparently there's other exercises that do that.
Cause
I don't know where the pelvic floor is exactly.
I ain't even never heard of that. Pelvic floor.
Well, you guys Google it. I don't want it in my Google queue.
Do it for me, secured.
Nope.
He's IT, so he's going to do it.
FBI, whoever's listening, you gonna learn about this too, homie.
I know, right? They already heard us say it. Doesn't matter if you put it in the browser or not. My Facebook ads tomorrow are going to be wild.
Wild. Them shits pick up quick,
Because
too.
after Darren posted the video of him doing the balls thing, the next day I got an ad for Nut Wash, was it called?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, nut rub.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It was a nut rub.
there was a nut rub.
Oh, jeez.
Kayla. So I think we shared it, and then somebody else responded like, "Oh, these guys are from Michigan, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
sell
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit."
That was
Wow.
Tanya. Yeah.
Pelvic floor is a group of muscles in the floor of the pelvic area. Thanks.
I hate it when they use
Thanks.
That must be the V.
in there.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
we're looking at the bone, pelvis bone.
So the bottom where the V meets,
Oh.
which is where the top of the dick probably is.
Yeah. Oh, good to know. Okay.
Because apparently if you can control those muscles, you can keep it from spitting.
Isn't it interesting, friends,
Don't point at me.
that sex
Oh, boy.
between man and woman,
Oh, boy.
specifically, just for this example, one being is trying really hard to get there. The other one is trying really hard not to get there. How cruel is this? And how unfair is this?
It's designed that way so that it will come to an end.
But how fast? Because when it comes to an end early, one is very disappointed, and the other one is, I did my best, and discouraged and feeling down and fuck, I am no good. It's crazy. Like we were talking about it. I had, you're holding something in to help to extend the moment.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other person is like, keep going.
Yes.
I can't. I am trying hard.
Don't you get it?
Faster. No.
Don't you see?
No, I will not.
have to
I am
fart.
trying so hard. I did my pelvic floor exercise. I am trying.
We're ruining Jed. We are breaking Jed this week.
We talking real shit, man. It's
But
episode
it's true.
98.
It's almost like it's really easy for one party to get there, and it's really difficult for the other party not to get there.
It's like fitting a square peg in a round hole. You feel me?
But if it was easy for both to get there, then sex wouldn't last long enough to make babies.
You don't need sex to last long to make a baby.
I know, but there'd be a lot less babies.
So are we fucking up? Are we doing this for pleasure when we shouldn't be doing it for
Yes.
pleasure, even though it feels good?
Yes.
And the
There's
purpose
only
is just for babies.
2 beings on the planet that have sex for pleasure.
Us and dolphins?
Yes.
Dolphins.
Every other species has it for reasons of procreation only.
I also.
But are
read-
we fucking up though?
I
Are
thought
we?
you actually pulled the dread out. I was like, we broke him for real.
But are we fucking up? Like, even though it's pleasurable to us, is it like, no, guys? There's a reason why it's almost over for you 30 seconds in.
You're supposed to
Have
make
a baby.
Yeah.
Get out.
That's it.
Leave. That's it.
That's it.
What are you doing? Why do you want to keep going? Why are you doing muscles with your cock? Stop doing this stuff. Just make a baby, like I told you.
Go home.
Well,
Go
because
home.
because we as humans.
And then come back and raise the baby.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk to God. Well, I mean, I can wait, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Please wait.
how many things were we doing wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Let's
We're doing
see.
vegan wrong.
Everything wrong.
We're doing
I don't know
podcast
where
wrong.
you guys got vegan from. I didn't make that up.
You see those beautiful chickens running around? Eat them shits.
Eat them shits. That's what I hear God saying. Eat them shits.
I need a built-in replacement plan.
Right. Oh man.
Chicken warranty.
I also read that we are the only species that don't give a physical sign that we're ready to mate. Like, oh, we don't go in heat.
Dolphins do?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
But like, you know, other species, other animals, they go into heat, or the male has to do something to get the female's attention, or smells. There's a difference in
so
her.
physical, or what's the smell word?
Pheromones.
Yes,
That's that.
that gets released. But us humans, I mean, besides being able to look at a dick get hard, we can't tell when a woman's ready for sex,
Interesting.
despite what the songs say.
What kind of songs?
I feel like songs will be like, "Girl, I know you're ready." You can
Seems like you're ready.
which I never understood. I'm like, how can it?
But you can
How
tell
can it
if
be?
you're into someone. Oh, nah, then it's problematic. Never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's problematic. Like you said, men have the visual. Hey, I'm aroused. Oh, what's that? What happened?
It's just irony on my phone because I had opened up today's Job Lot Insider
Why do you do
flyer. I do it just for the podcast.
Okay.
I had opened it up because I said I'm not going to open it till I get there. And then I didn't look at it because we were having a conversation.
All right.
And I just looked at it.
Magnets. Nah.
It's a Rust-Oleum called Never Wet
Whoa.
repelling treatment.
Wow.
All right then.
That's just
That's
funny.
good.
All right.
That's good.
You can buy a Rust-Oleum Never Wet repelling treatment spray kit for $10 and get a $10 crazy gift card.
They're still doing that crazy gift card shit.
They got bomber hats.
You know what else in porn? Sorry, I just remember they
ahead,
always seem to like if they get out, they always seem to go right back in without a problem.
What you mean?
Like okay, like you know they're doing something, they're like, all right, turn around, or you know whatever, flip over or some
I feel like this
shit.
is about to go too far.
And then he's you know trying to find his way back in, and he's doing all this, and then she has to help him and put it in, and he gets it in.
I just want it to
I'm
be on
not
record
sure.
But
that
in
I
porn,
tried to stop
in
it.
Okay.
porn, in the porn world, they'd be like, all right, flip over, and they turn over, and then
Oh,
he'd be
boy.
like, and they just go right in.
Both are professionals, Darren. To the fullest degree.
That doesn't.
And her vagina is busy.
Professional.
All right.
There you go. There you go. Hey, what they say? Hot dog down the hallway.
I just sometimes it just because then when you go looking for the hole and you can't find it,
my
or you
God.
can't, you know, and then
my
you like
God.
lose your.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
So these crazy deals. You can buy a Perky Pet Carousel Wild Bird Feeder for $99.99 and get a $99.99 crazy deal gift card free.
Have you gone to Job Lot since you informed us about these crazy deals?
Maybe once. So you know what's funny today? I was at work and there's somebody who is not very organized there that should be organized by definition. And so it always intrigues me. And today I went to go find something and I'm in the little closet with the thing I'm looking, and I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason to this shit, but I bet you if I moved something it would throw her all the way off.
It would.
And I'm like, she's like a human job lot.
That's
A human job
Like the way she
I can see that.
organizes
I've
things.
never met this person, but
you can
I
see
can see
it.
it. Yeah.
Like there's no rhyme or reason.
Why is
but
this
yet
here?
batteries next to the ice packs. Huh? All right.
Next to the socks. I feel like Jabba has an endless supply of socks everywhere in the store.
There is.
It's like, why
And
is
those heated warm hand things.
Oh my god! Like, why is this here? Next to the shovels? Okay, I get it, but
Maybe it's really a sock store and the rest of it's just a prop.
Socks and things.
socks and furnaces things.
It used to be called Sock Lot.
Oh, Why is it called job lot? Was it doing a job? All right, I'll be quiet.
No, don't.
Nah, I've said much too much.
Okay.
Job lot.
So yeah, so that's what I said earlier. I was like, I'm not gonna say it till I get here. That I decided to
job
describe
lot.
somebody as a human job lot.
For anyone that's never been to
Oh
job
my god,
lot,
my dog tags are hot as fuck.
where were they down
In
there?
my titties.
Yeah. Anyone that's never been to job
That's your
lot,
titties.
please just walk into one and you'll understand what we're talking about.
Just try to find something.
There you go.
Don't even try
don't
to find-
ask.
No,
Don't ask
ask.
any- okay.
It's even more funny if you ask because they don't know either. I went in there and I needed to get a lint
They
roller.
don't even have aisles. I don't think. I
No,
don't
it's like
think
a jumble.
Same. I went looking for lint rolls, and where they told me it was, I said, "Huh?" Yeah.
they go to the left
I
and
know
then turn
where
right.
you know where it was at. I could not make this up if I wanted to. In the front of the store, there was a round rack with I don't know if there's clothes hanging on the rack or whatever, but the lint rolls were on top of the rack. I'm like,
So
what?
She called a bunch of shit. Shit and stuff.
Next to socks.
Next to
clearly.
socks. Yes. Socks and shit.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to job lot. It's episode 98. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yo.
This guy was excited.
Y'all ain't ready for this shit.
Oh, boy.
No, because like 98, right? For you young people. Some of y'all, if you're a music lover, you understand. 1998 has got to be one of the most classicest years in music.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to run down. You guys ready? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh.
Great album.
Aquemini.
Also great album.
Volume 2, Hard Knock Life.
Yes,
Jay-Z.
sir.
Great
That's the
album.
first Jay-Z album I liked.
DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Goddamn.
Gangstar, Moment of
Did he
Truth.
come out with like 3 albums in like a year and a half or
Who?
something? DMX.
DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
That was the same year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit.
Most Def and Talib Kweli, Black Star. What else we got here? Motherfucker, hold on. Big Pun, Capital Punishment. Monica, The Boy Is Mine. So, yeah, man.
I thought Mace was 98, but it was 97.
Yeah, it was 97.
What year was Nori?
That's probably
He may
97.
have been 90.
Yeah, I feel like it was 98.
Hold on.
I also feel like Memphis Bleak was in there.
Oh, we ain't done. Juvenile, 400 Degrees.
Goddamn.
Cannabis, Can I Bust?
Hey.
Yes, you can.
Method Man, Tikal 2000. Redman, Doc's the Name.
Doc's the name. That's a good album.
Onyx, Shut 'Em
That
Down.
is
This
a
is
good
when Def Jam had their whole Survival of the Illest
Nori
thing.
is 98.
Oh, is it? Fat Joe, Don Cartagena. Locks, Money, Power, and Respect.
They go battling, huh?
Shit. Master P, The Last Don. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, that's enough. Those are like just straight classics, man. In 1 year. In 1 fucking year. Man, hip hop, man. Long live it. Oh, I didn't even go to the R&B shit, but y'all get it. Y'all know the vibes.
Can you tell me what country songs albums came out that year too? I'm interested. Please don't tell me.
I think it might be Achy Breaky. No, Achy Breaky had to have been
No,
before that.
yeah,
I was about to say like
Imagine.
Yeah, country. Speaking of country, though, I was watching. So Samsung TVs have their own channels, right? And they show like Vivo videos. Haven't watched videos since MTV and BET, but it's there. Fuck it, I just leave it on there. And was watching country music videos. And what's her name? Claire Dunn. I've heard the name before. Didn't really know her shit. She had a trap country type song with a female rapper on it, black rapper. Shit, I wish I remember the name. But that shit, fire. I was hyped.
fire, fire.
The name of the song was
Claire
Oh
Dunn.
fuck, I didn't put the name of the song. What an idiot. I just put trap country and Claire Dunn. Because I heard it and I was like, am I high or is that a trap beat? And then she started singing and then she has like a little rap part. Super fire. So I might listen to a little more country, man. There's some gems in there.
Well, it gives me the names of them, but it doesn't say like trap.
It was the rapper named Ingrid by any chance?
Yes, that song.
My Love remix.
Yes. Woo wee. We'll play it after.
Nice.
Oh, the kids are asleep. I'm gonna bump that shit
No.
though.
we could play it.
That shit fire. Yeah, we'll listen to it after. But yeah, trap country, man. It's out here. It's coming for you niggas.
It's funny because I was thinking about the past few weeks, I think about music all the time, whatever. And how I feel like back when we were little kids, there wasn't really as much divide in music. It was like popular music. There's only one kind of popular music.
Yeah.
And if you were black, you either liked it or you didn't. You know what I mean? There was black music, but it wasn't popular.
Right.
Right. And so if you listen to, like, let's say Lionel Richie songs or something, a lot of them sound like country songs. Tina Turner. If you listen to it, it sounds like, you know what I mean? So, and they mixed it in with, like, Kenny Rogers, like I was saying earlier, Dolly Parton. Like, we listened to all of them. And you're just like, why do I know this song? Because it was everywhere. You know
but
what
that
I'm saying?
doesn't happen now because everything is kind of
segmented
segregated.
into different categories. If you listen to country, you listen to country. If you listen to... So, like, I mean, back to Lil Nas X, it's like a big deal now, but it really isn't because...
That's what it was like before, where everybody would know that song from whatever genre it was, like Achy Breaky. No, it's true. It's true. The more things change, the more they stay the same. So
I said that about Darren.
Say what?
That was the first time I heard it this week.
He used to be on the Monet building off 95.
Who did?
Off 98. Oh, gosh.
What happened?
Maybe because we used to go to Pawtucket a lot, 'cause that's where Ghana was back in the day. Say I'm lying.
I was gonna say something so bad. Can I say it? Can I say something bad?
Yeah.
And that is where Ghana is now.
Wow.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Darren, you gotta relax. Gotta relax.
So, Exit 27, Lonsdale Ave, there used to be a building there. It was a factory called Monet. I think they made jewelry.
Okay.
And on the side of the building, there was a quote that said, the more things change, the more they say the same. Monet. Maybe I just learned how to read early. But every time we went over that exit...
You definitely did.
You've been spotted.
Because we used to live off that exit. But we moved it out of there before I was in kindergarten.
Yeah, so as a kid, you would definitely notice that. Wait, you moved before kindergarten?
Yeah.
And you were reading at the time?
That's why I'm thinking about it. Like, wait, no, I must have seen it over years after that, too.
Yo, she's a child prodigy. Fuck that. Playing her own records at 3.
I was thinking about that on the ride over here because today is Bob Marley's fucking birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday to you, Bob Marley.
Swing your
We
dreads,
love
Darren.
you. Buffalo soldier.
Swing 'em, Darren.
All right, I'm swinging.
Red like Rasta. And
Oh,
I was
man.
thinking about how Redemption Song is the first song I learned, blah, 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 because I read it off the album cover. That's how I learned to read. We've all heard the story.
Damn, we should have done something to honor the legend.
I posted something.
Yes, you did. Thank you for that. Something that popped in my head and it's gone, so forget it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see what else we got. Oh,
What's-
so should we talk about Gayle now?
Okay.
Yeah, what's this?
Fuck Gayle King. Fuck her.
What'd she do? For those that don't know, like Darren.
Gayle was right there. The blacks was always, we was, you know what I mean? She
No, because I never cared for her.
Right,
We'll get
nobody
there,
ever
Darren.
cared for her.
Right, the R.
But she
Kelly
was-
shit was fun.
She
It
was,
was
she was
funny.
starting to actually make her own name other than Oprah's friend, is what
Yeah,
I should say.
right.
She was finally starting to get some traction.
And what's she on? Good Morning America or some
She's
shit?
on CBS News this morning.
News.
This is the same channel that I always bring up when I say that they have no real news. Dude crying because he's gay and shit like that.
Yeah.
The Grammy thing, same news channel.
All right, so we're not going to play the clip because go look at it if you fucking want to see it. But I will paraphrase some shit. Jen will correct me if I'm off on something.
Or not.
But Gayle King was interviewing the legend, Lisa Leslie, WNBA legend,
Ow.
and talking.
Oh, okay.
So you did know that.
I heard, I didn't hear the whole thing, but go ahead.
Okay. And they were discussing Kobe Bryant. So
Lisa Leslie's friend.
right, fellow LA sports icon. So Gayle King prefaces her bullshit by saying, I know he was acquitted of the sexual assault charges, but does that make things more? Does that complicate things? Does that make things more difficult for you in his passing? And Lisa Leslie, she is so full of class.
Classy.
She handled that better than anyone else. She said, "You know what? I've known Kobe for a long time. I've never seen anything like that from him. We've been out. He's never been one to say, hey, go get that girl for me. I know she even, without throwing other people under the bus, said, look, this is how much I'm not bullshitting you. I'm around NBA players all the time who are married or whatever, who say, she didn't say the married part, but who say, hey, go get that girl for me. I never got that vibe from Kobe. It's always been whatever. Gayle follows up by, well, you wouldn't always know that. but you wouldn't know. And I'm like, huh? Why is she? What? The man hasn't even been buried yet. Why are you digging on this one? So thirsty for a fucking story.
Not even for a story, for clickbait, because that's not what the story's about once you actually watch it.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So then Lisa Leslie, once again, class personified. You know, I think that we should remember Kobe for what he is, and we should have respect for his family, you know, as they're still mourning. Thank you, Lisa Leslie. This fucking, I want to be respectful, but I'm like, the words, the C word is like leaning out, please.
Cunt.
Thank you. What the fuck is your problem? He is not even in the ground. His wife, his daughters, family members, a whole country, goddamn other countries, people are still in mourning, and you're asking
this is what you're bringing up.
And as a black woman who has taken several pictures with Harvey Weinstein, who's God knows what else behind the scenes, you do this now? Not when he won an Oscar, not when he won his championships. On your little platform, you want to do this.
You know what's crazy is on the day of the helicopter crash, you know, because like I said, we were trying to find what's going on, watching all these different news channels, and it was one, I don't even remember who else, it was Alex Sharpton's show, but there was another black person on the panel, and there was a white man, and they're all talking about Kobe and this, you know, and then the white man starts talking, and he brings up the charge, and we both were like, what the fuck?
Right, and we would expect it from that side, so from in some cases,
right?
Because there was a female, I don't know if she's a newscaster or just tweeted some shit about that the same day,
right? And and
we
even
put y'all over there,
and even in that, it was the day of, and you ain't even really prepared to speak on that, right? You're on live TV, and you don't know much about Kobe Bryant, so that's what's out of your mouth.
Yeah.
It's been a week and a half, and you've had more than enough time to brush up on your Kobe facts if you didn't know nothing about him.
Right.
So, and you prepared those questions.
Right. And to Lisa Leslie, is it just because she's a woman? Were you looking to see if she would share a story where Kobe made her feel uncomfortable? What the fuck is the purpose? What are you looking for? You cunt. I'm upset. You know I love Kobe.
I know.
What is the purpose? What are you doing? What does that have to do with anything?
Anything.
And he was acquitted. You even said before you said that other dumb shit out of your mouth, he was acquitted. Story done. What's the problem? If anything, infidelity, fine. But what does that have to do with anything? It's fucking
Has nothing to do with him dying.
Yeah, and Lisa Leslie says what she says. He said, but you wouldn't know. What?
But then she says that, you know, because after the backlash, because I don't know how she didn't think that people would be pissed off about it.
Oh, she tried to clean it up.
Yeah, she tried to clean up. Oh, you didn't hear that?
Oh, no, I saw your story with the cleanup. I was mad, angrier.
Yeah, and so she's like, oh, no, the network chopped up her interview and made it seem like something that it wasn't, and blah, blah, blah. And so she's pretty pissed. But it's like, no matter what the interview was about, in that moment, you said those words.
You still said it. You still fucking said it.
You asked the question.
Hold on. I won't play her shit, but I'm going to play what Snoop said.
Oh, I was about to. I had to cue it up right here. Go. Uncle Snoop.
Shout out to Uncle Snoop. Shout out to 50 Cent. Shout out to Michael Blackson. Everybody who got on her.
Out of pocket for that shit.
I don't know where my speaker is.
Way out of pocket.
I think it's at the bottom.
I think it's the screen.
Oh.
I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call him one? Funky dog head bitch.
Damn.
How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Ooh. Said from the dog father, Uncle Snoop. God bless you, brother. Shit.
We always say, us in the village, that is nothing worse than getting cussed out by a dude. Let me tell you something. There's something venomous about when a man gets mad enough to cuss you out.
And Snoop had his hair wrapped.
He had his hair wrapped.
He had his hair wrapped, baby.
He was ready for that. He looked like that pull up. Like he was going to end his pull up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nasty. It's fucking disgusting. That kind of, I don't even want to call it journalism. What is the purpose? What is the purpose?
So now I have to watch tomorrow morning because you said that wasn't really what the interview was about.
But so now, even if you say that's not what the whole thing was about, you still said that shit.
They still have to show that part.
Right. You said those words.
So when everyone sees, okay, this was the context you said it in, then what's the excuse? And you know what's fucked up about the whole thing? Oprah's like home, like, why the fuck my name getting thrown out into everything?
do
Because of
nothing.
Russell Simmons, because
No,
of Michael Jackson.
There's history, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if she didn't say that wouldn't have got brought up today.
If who didn't say what?
If Gayle didn't ask her question,
Oh, yeah.
Oprah would have just been at home. So she's getting notifications on her phone, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, because they homies, right? So what's up? What's up with y'all? What's up? Both of y'all got pictures with Weinstein. This one's going after Michael Jackson after he was acquitted. Say what? Say what?
Just
Are they
because
homies?
they're women's and they're friends.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
Women
about?
friends don't just do this.
Yo, there's been mad. Yo, this is documented, yo.
Documented where? Let's
I don't
do
know.
it.
On the Twitter streets.
I feel
do
like
it.
this is
Do it.
Gang.
I've never had sex with my friends.
How you know?
How do I know?
that's virtual reality porn talk right
Yo,
there.
what are you talking about? Nah, fuck that, man. No, they're joined at the hip, the two of them. And it's very funny movements from women in, well, at least Oprah's super powerful. I don't know how powerful Gayle is. But standing next to Oprah, she has some
Got powerful by
clout,
association.
as the kids would say. What the fuck is up? Why are you asking about Kobe? Why are you doing a thing about Michael Jackson
Because
shit?
Kobe wasn't their friend.
Oh, so it's only people that they fuck with. Yeah, see,
They're not in the same circle. Harvey Weinstein's in their same circle.
disgusting. That's a nasty
Just
circle.
as a
jerk.
person,
Oh,
as a human being to another human being, this is what you want to dig on.
It's I don't understand it.
Makes no sense.
Searching for controversy, and that's the only thing you can find on this man who's done so much. And I don't know what the interview holds in its in totality, entirety, whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't get. What did Snoop say? Dog face bitch, whatever, dog head ass bitch. All of that. It's for you. Somebody posted, probably Snoop also, we would like, the black delegation would like to trade Gayle King for Nancy Pelosi. Now! Right now! Right now!
Nancy's a whole thug, yo.
She tore that man shit
She
up.
She's like, yeah,
tore
I tore it up.
the president's State of the
Right
Union
behind them,
speech
too.
up right as motherfuckers were still clapping.
Yeah.
Word.
Like she didn't even wait.
No, she was like, I don't need
She's
this.
like,
shit no
oh,
more.
because you know what's so funny? I missed the whole State of the Union. It's funny because
As you should have.
Yeah, my memory was from last time when Darren was saying he didn't watch because he didn't have cable. And that's why I said the more things change, the more they stay the same. Because he was like, "How are you watching the Super Bowl? I don't
Super
have
facts.
cable."
How did you end up watching it this year?
I went to Fox.com.
There you go. Oh, and they had
Hey.
it. Hey, look at that. Look at us helping. See?
Yeah. So
If it
that's
wasn't for you two, I'd have been like,
Yeah, you would have bought the Hulu thing you were talking about.
I would.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant when I said the more things change. So I actually had fallen asleep and I woke up and the TV was on and I'm like, is this State of the Union? And I see her sitting behind him and I remembered from last year with the clap, you know, the petty Pelosi clap. So all I said to myself was, I wonder if she's going to clap again. Like, does she actually clap like that? Or was that her really being petty? So he finishes and I see her get up and she ain't even kind of clapping. I'm like, what the fuck? She, okay. And then she tore that paper up. I
God
said,
bless.
oh,
God bless.
what did I miss?
She's about the smoke, baby. She's about that. What?
What did I miss?
She don't give a fuck, dog. She don't give a fuck. We rock with Nancy Pelosi. Didn't I say every time I like her name?
You did.
Nancy Pelosi.
Nice name.
That's a good name. That's a good name, Darren. It's a good name.
She
It's a
should have
strong
ran for
name.
It's a good,
president.
strong name.
Fuck all these other clowns. We don't need all these other fuck boys and fuck girls.
Nah.
Nancy Pelosi should have ran for president.
Who you voting for?
I don't know.
I don't know any of the candidates at this moment.
Does it even matter? Weren't there like 30 at some point? What is
There
the
was-
point of this
there
shit
was.
show?
I think Biden's still in it, but he's not doing so good in
No,
the
he's-
popularity
he's-
polls.
He's
Pause.
still like in the top 3, but Biden is one of them people who like he got dirt too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And if he becomes a nominee, there's people who are ready to drop all that shit.
Are they gonna sabotage my guy
Bernie?
Bernie again?
No, I think Bernie's thing is people are using the fact that he's old against him now.
They all old.
Yeah, but he's like extra old.
He's old.
He's old.
I like Bernie. I want to smoke weed with Bernie.
Probably how he stays alive.
Yeah, probably. You have very nice earrings, Jen.
Thank you.
I like them.
Thank you. I got them from H&M.
Hey, I like them.
I don't know if we're supposed to be boycotting them, but
Oh no, I've been going there mad times.
I haven't been there many times. I don't go there anymore because they've made all the stores so big and they're overwhelming. But I went to one that hasn't been remodeled. That's still nice and small.
Which one's that?
Warwick Mall.
Yeah, that's the one I rock with.
Yeah. Everything else is too much.
Yeah, I heard the Providence place one is massive.
I literally walked in with Helena, and we just turned around.
Yeah.
I couldn't shop. You can't do it.
No, not a thing. So Gayle King, fuck off, mate. Leave Kobe alone.
Or just leave people alone.
That too. Where's the decency? Same
In
thing.
the nipples.
Okay. Okay.
You've been looking for that high five all night. You got it.
She was fishing for it?
She was.
Fishing for the vibe? That's what's up.
With a
Thanks,
PH,
Aaron.
fish
Thank you
with
for
a
giving it for me.
Oh, man. What's going down this weekend?
Me and the wife are trying to go see Bad Boys Tree.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
There you go.
The little date night.
Nice,
teens.
nice.
But we gotta find someone to watch our kids. So
Not it.
I'm surprised you guys don't have like a consistent sitter.
we do and we don't. We try not to like hound the same person or same people over and over again.
Yeah, you
Try to
pay
spread
them?
the love. In our own way, shape, or form.
With love.
If it's grandparents, no.
Yeah.
You know, but if it's like there's a couple like her former students that like do babysitting work and we'll pay them.
Okay. Nice.
If the girls are not with me this weekend, but if they are, usually we'll have them and like an adult with them, so like
Yeah.
my mother, and then we don't pay them either.
Look at the trust my mom had for us. Crystal won, but maybe I should say this on the mic.
My parents left me alone with me. Don't worry.
Yo, Crystal won, but 3 years old. I'm what, 11, 12? Yeah, I'm 12, Wally 13.
Oh,
Okay, guys, I'm going to work.
they are.
Crystal's potty training still. We playing video games, watching 90210 or whatever the fuck. Not even, yo, God bless, man.
That's crazy.
Parents, man, they
This is
be...
why I knew how to play records.
You just want to figure it out.
Cause yeah,
'Cause I wanted to hear a song.
Okay, do your parents know that you swear now?
They,
Do you swear like around your parents?
My mom cussed around me, so she broke the cuss barrier. So now I just let it
So
fly here.
you're
and
able to cuss around your mom.
there. Yeah, I don't
Not-
cuss a lot
yeah.
like that, but
Not
yeah.
disrespectfully cuss, but
Yeah, but if we're both angry at some shit,
like, fuck,
like shit, I won't do the fuck. No, that's too aggressive.
that's too much.
But I'll let it shit fly.
Hey, let her shit.
Like, mom, look at this shit.
I don't
She's
even-
like, I know, right?
I don't like when my mom curses.
Why not?
Because she doesn't curse out of anger, right? She just curses because this is how she talks.
Oh.
It's just always so funny.
Do it. Just do it. It's fine.
Like one of the stories I've told on Facebook before, so I'll tell it. You know, I used to work at a store close to my house, and I got transferred and promoted to a store further from my house. So I went home, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm going to a different store, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Oh, what if you have to shit? You can't just run home anymore." No, Mom, I can't come.
the nicest, nicest sounding use of the word.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
she curses
It
like that.
does sound weird. I'm like, don't
I wouldn't
say
like
that.
it either.
Don't say that, Mom.
Mom, you can say use the toilet.
You could have just not asked.
Or that.
There's toilets everywhere, Mom.
So I don't swear around I don't swear around my mom, but I swear around my dad.
I figure you still call her mommy. Yeah, I know you don't swear around her.
Mommy, no.
Thanks, Bim. Thanks, Bim. What do you want me to
can't
call
say
her?
mommy and then
Wait,
say-
I've been calling her mommy my whole life. You want me to change up now?
Yo, that's kids switch up. Dylan went from daddy to dad to hey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said, hey. Here.
in fact, yes.
That would piss me right off.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I call her mom over the phone, but in person, like, hi, mommy.
Yeah, you can't cuss at the same moment.
Okay. Okay.
That don't go together.
So, can you recall the first time your parents heard you swear or knew that you swore?
I'm sure my parents always knew we swore because playing video games, we were cussing all the time. So I'm sure
Really?
from downstairs they heard us saying all types of
And
shit.
they never, yeah.
I think my mom probably heard me swearing if she like walked in the house and I was on the phone.
That didn't scare you?
Not probably in my room, just like running my mouth. You know, just come in the house.
Yeah, they wouldn't barge in and say, "Hey, don't say that."
Really?
Nah, not like that. No.
Yeah, I'd be going in on the phone.
A friend of mine, and it wasn't even a swear, but a friend of mine at work was telling me how he caught his son saying some horrible shit.
How old's the son?
So that's 13, he's 12.
Was he playing video games or
He
something
was.
and going off?
He was.
Fortnite.
And he was, and he said He said, "Your mother should have swallowed you."
God bless. Right. Sometimes people need to hear that.
So
and the gaming world is complete. You gotta let that shit. If you bought the game for the kid, your kid got the headset. You gotta know what the fuck is going on. They say wild shit when they're gaming. Wild shit.
It's just the fact that the kid even knows what all of that means.
Exactly.
Do you know what we knew at that age?
I didn't know none of that shit.
Oh, come on with that. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Mommy didn't get on that chapter yet.
Why are you making fun of me because I say
I didn't
mommy?
make fun of
Yes,
you
you
for saying
are,
mommy. No, I
Bobby.
didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Bim said it. Bim made fun of you for saying mommy.
Fuck you both.
Say it.
Fuck you both. Fuck the both of you.
And now he's laughing super hard.
He's I feel like snot's about to come out his nose. Fuck you both.
And it did.
She's evil, yo.
We call
No,
my
I'm
mother
evil.
mommy.
It's not that you say mommy that's the thing. It's the way you say it. It's so adorable. Mommy. Like your voice goes down. Like remember we were trying to say that other thing and you was muting
I wouldn't
out?
say it. Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
What was
say
the
it lower.
word?
I don't know. But I know what you mean.
It's like that.
Because my mother's
See,
like small and fragile. But if I stand next to my mother, I'm like, man, like you're so small and like.
Aw. Look at you when you get all warm. Look at your face, all smiling.
Oh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Mommy. It's so cute. It's like a word hug.
But it offsets because I call my dad Claude. Or
That's
Claudie.
that levels the whole shit out. Hey, mommy. Hey, what up, Claude?
Hey, what up, Claude? What up, old man?
Shit.
Yeah, so I was thinking about that and thinking about my boys, and I'm like, man, like, what am I gonna do when, like, it's like you know their innocence is gone.
Is that what takes an innocence?
To
The
me,
cussing?
you know, like the girls, I know they know the swears, and you know the worst they'll say around me is like, damn,
Yeah.
or damn it, and even then I'm like, hey.
Do you listen to edited music around the girls only?
I try to, but not as much anymore. Like if we're like just vibing or something in the kitchen, and it's swearing, like I know they know the words, they know not to say it,
Yeah.
like around me. But I always ask them like, do you guys like swear at school? And they be like, no. I'm like,
think
are
they're
you
gonna
lying? I mean, but we're open and honest enough where it's like, you know, I tell them like, if you guys swear, like it's fine. Like I just don't swear to me or at me or anybody else in this house for that.
It's swearing where you draw the line.
Yeah. Well, no, but it's just like, because I didn't swear. Like, I couldn't swear. One time I think I said, when my mother found out I swore, I was like
And she's listening to
16,
this
like
podcast.
17.
That's the wildest part.
Yeah. Well, now you would think I would be like, oh, it's fine now. But still now I'm just like, no. When she found, she was like, not just like, she was like almost distraught when she found out that I swore. She was like my boy, his innocence is gone. Like
You have mad kids. Your innocence been gone, brother.
I know now it's different. I'm talking about then.
So what age was that though? Like
15.
okay. Yeah, you was fucking.
And by then I was already swearing, but she
I
just
thought
didn't
you was
know.
gonna say by then I was already fucking.
But then I was already fucking and swearing
Were you?
and showing nipples. But
You nasty boy.
I was not fucking.
That's about
at
the
no
age.
15.
No.
Nah, I was. we all weren't biking through Chad Brown.
Wow.
First of all,
Wow.
let's not do that.
He wasn't hiking, he was on a bike.
Because
I said biking.
that wasn't
Oh,
what was
I
going
said
on
hiking.
at that juncture in my life.
All right.
That was not
You're
what was going on. Hello.
Friend. She's a lovely lady.
Yes.
Um,
What were you talking about? Oh, cussing. Yeah, no, music. So that's why I asked about music, because me and Dylan, music is our thing.
Yeah.
Long car rides, we're always listening to music. So he wouldn't curse during the stuff. He would censor himself, but his mama, you know, they curse in the house. His grandparents. So at some point, I just heard him let certain ones fly comfortably around me. I'm like, oh no, it's gone, huh? That's it. That's it.
now, swearing is one thing, but him saying the lyrics in the whole entirety, does that like bother you? Like,
No, that because I'm singing too. We're both pull up in the goon in the back. There's my drum, my cap. I done put a lick in the back. And the shit in the back. Pull up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. You don't be singing that with the kids?
no.
Why? She's out there, nigga. So gotta get
Yo,
that.
he can say that around you and it's not a problem.
Ah, man, we both singing that shit.
Wow.
It's whatever. At this point,
I tell you, It must be a boy thing.
Yes.
Because I feel like we'll listen to the radio and they'll be like, in other news today, Nicki Minaj got a new sex tape. And I'm like, change. Light 105.
We used to be like that with my parents. Like I remember when I was a kid. I think I may have shared the story. My dad bought mad CDs around when CDs were popping.
Yeah.
Put in the Will Smith CD, and he had a song, You Saw My Blink a Bitch.
That's my song.
Because I knew.
Last time this came up, that's what she said.
Yeah, and so I would always run away before the cussing. And I'd be like, oh my God. Same thing with the Naughty by Nature album. Oh no. On the song where they're like, if you ain't from the ghetto, don't come to the ghetto, stay the fuck out the ghetto. I'm out. I'm like, no, I can't hear this around my
I
parents.
live in the ghetto. I die in the ghetto.
This floor and film.
That was good, Bill.
Bill Cosby actually tweeted Snoop today.
Bill Cosby tweeted.
What?
Yeah, because the whole Gayle thing.
Oh, because he said free Bill Cosby, which I didn't agree with. But
Yeah, we can leave that part.
how Bill Cosby tweeting?
I don't know.
His account was like, yes, support.
Snoop, when they brought me to my gated community and placed me inside of my penthouse jail. Anyone who's slow. They didn't win, nor did they silence me. It's so sad and disappointing that successful black women are being used to tarnish the image and legacy of successful black men, even in death. Are these people that in need of fame, ratings, and or money? On behalf of myself, Camille, and my family, thank you, and thank you. My heartfelt prayers are with Kobe and his family, as well as with Michael Jackson and his family. May their legacies live on forever.
2 questions. Bill Cosby had a Twitter the whole time?
He learned in jail. They had a class.
Like,
Now they had a class.
and 2, really? I gotta see the replies on that shit. What the fuck? Do you follow Bill Cosby?
No, I saw it pop up on my thing, though.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, I just totally derailed everything.
No, that's fine. The Flurm Farm Filth thing did it.
Filth.
Oh, fuck. All right, Cosby. Let me see what you
And
talking
they
about.
opened up Twitter and there was titties on my thing, but then it went away.
No.
I was gonna say, I
Censor
told you my
it.
phone was listening. Nah, it was nipples.
Did you want to see titties?
We got you.
I got you. You ain't gotta VR it.
So while we're looking for things, shout out to Spark Up
Yes.
Podcast.
Congratulations.
They just reached their 100th episode.
Super.
I don't think I
super
can
dope.
say the word episode without saying it like that anymore.
Like what?
Episode.
Oh.
Thanks, Jen.
Congrats, Christina. Congrats, Regina. Congrats, Ruben. Bands.
Bands.
Congrats, bands.
Who's
The Spark Up Podcast. Keep doing your thing. They I heard the episode. Very excited for them. A lot of good energy, and they done a lot, man. A lot of interviews.
Great interviews. Great
Just saw me in nipples, sorry.
content. Great guests.
Yeah.
Shout out to Regina for hating me.
That shit was so great. And Christina announced on the podcast that they're gonna have a stage at the PVD Fest.
Yes, which is very dope.
Yeah, so
nice.
congrats to them, man, and just keep it going, man. Onward and upward, yo.
Yes.
For real.
I don't know. I don't think anything else is happening this weekend. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms, PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, please delete this. On YouTube, make sure you check us out on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Please delete this.
No, you can't read and talk at the same time.
it's going to be silent. Make sure you listen to us on your favorite streaming app, such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, iTunes Podcast app. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, find us there. Share. We are also approaching, we are approaching our 100th episode. Next week is Valentine's Day.
It really is, huh?
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell.
It is calming. And I meant to do this. I meant to look up like gift ideas.
We were supposed to be doing something this month too, by the way.
Yes.
That we haven't done.
No. we have a week.
Suck.
We have a week left to do it. So maybe I'll get on that this weekend. Any not plans. I don't care. I mean, I care what you guys are doing, but I'm more interested in gift ideas. I think we talked about this last time around, but
And we said we can't talk about it because
that's right,
it hasn't come.
general gift ideas. What are
What do guys want?
Nothing.
Okay.
For you to be happy.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Babe.
then-
Let's.
It's true.
I-
Because when they're happy, what
you
happens,
are-
Darren?
We get ahead, and then
I was going to say that. But sure.
we don't have to ask for it. sorry.
No flag on the play. No flag on the play.
Clock is running.
Right. But okay. Aside from that, something that we would like. Something.
Because
Anything.
if somebody's like, I'm not gonna stop until you tell me
Until
what
you
you
tell
want.
me something.
A nice meal on Valentine's Day.
Something they gotta buy.
Like
bro.
something tangible. Like go buy the steak.
What if
buy the potatoes or whatever.
What if
Jared's tidy as shit.
I am, because I'm trying here. I'm trying.
Now you know how
to
we
really
feel.
talk.
'Cause I don't like gifts.
Now you
So-
know how we feel, Darren.
She can't cook. not anybody in particular, but this woman can't cook. She has a week left to figure this shit out.
What are the rules for Valentine's Day gifts? Just whatever you want?
Oh my God.
Is that how it works? I don't know. Does it have to be Valentine-y? Or does it have to be romantic? Or is it just
It has to be romantic.
here's a fucking, I don't know, sneakers? Like, I don't know.
It could be sneakers.
That's weird. Don't give me anything.
So
I fucking
let it
hate
be romantic or
dumb.
lovish.
It's dumb. It's all dumb.
He's not helping
It's all
this out.
dumb. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm sorry,
What's
Judge.
a gift? What would you say? You know better.
I'm no
You know better than I.
You judge. You sit
Oh,
on the
Haitian
sidelines and you
judge.
judge.
Oh, Haitian judge. I'm trying to think of something I would like for Valentine's Day. I'm a card person, so I like a good card.
You're a card
I
person.
love cards.
Fag.
Oh, wow. Why?
Sorry.
Why?
It just keeps coming out easier and easier every
Well,
time.
why? That's why you can't say it at all. But why?
After you read the card,
What do you do?
do you do this?
I don't hold it. I'm like, oh, that was nice, and I have a little pouch where I keep all my.
Not a pouch. Is
like,
it leather?
No, that is a satchel. It's a little box or something. I keep like all the girls' cards that they give me and things that they make me and stuff.
Were you always a card person, or you turned into one having daughters? And
I think that was what it is.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you go back and read them?
If I like happen to come across a box, I'm like, oh, like you look at old pictures. It's kind of like that. But it's not like I'm like committed to memory.
Yeah,
Most of
because
them I'm like,
I'm like, I get the card. I'm like, whatever.
there's
all right,
nothing
so
inside here.
Do I put it in a drawer? Okay, it's just there.
I'm trying to think of.
I'd rather a nice word to my face. Don't let me read what you want to say. Tell me. Just say it to me. Let me hear it from your heart.
from your loins.
Yeah.
I would say a good gift is I would say robe, but I don't like robes.
Why would you say it?
I mean, I think that'd be a good gift.
I wish I liked robes because in hotels I use them, but not even in a hotel. Shit.
I don't use hotel robes.
Nah. But you sleep.
I don't
lay
feel
on
like
the
I
bed.
ever come across hotel robes.
We were just at a place that had robes.
Really? Didn't see not a one. Not a one.
Yeah. And they were nice, comfy.
I just bought a robe actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you're a robe person.
No.
Are you?
This is my first robe ever.
So yeah, this is your big age. Why? Why?
Yo, fuck him for shaming you like that.
So why now? At
I
this
always
juncture,
wanted one, but it's not a thing that you buy.
it's not functional.
Which is why I think it's a good thing as a gift because my rule of thumb, if I can't think of a gift, buy them something that they would use or they wouldn't buy themselves. Because if you go in the store, you're like, I'm not buying this shit. Somebody gives you as a gift, it's great because you always wanted it.
But you got to know the person enough to know that it's
They
not-
would want
yeah.
that, but they wouldn't. Because people don't like to treat themselves sometimes.
That's true.
So that's what gifts are, treats.
That's a fact. Yeah. Huh.
Like a nice pair of slippers.
I like it. That's sound logic. Holy shit. That's why women are good gift getters. Because house slippers. I'll walk past some shit like, oh, them look comfy. I ain't paying $20, $30.
I'm not getting that shit.
Fuck. But if I got them, I'd be hyped. Oh,
A nice
that's
pair of
nice.
Nike slides.
Hmm?
Only $25.
Same thing. 25 for slides? No.
God no.
Ew.
And if somebody gets you some fancy Nike slides that are like $40.
With the foam thing?
Oh.
Shit. She's right. See? Mi amor. As my people would say, mi amor. I don't know.
I don't know what's next, guys. We need to wrap this shit up.
All right?
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
my
None
lighter.
but ourselves can free our mind. Whoa! Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. How have I never done Bob Marley for karaoke?
Yo,
Won't you help to sing? Sorry.
back to it.
Oh, we're not done yet.
These songs of freedom. Cause all I ever had. Did you know? Redemption songs. All right. I'm done.
That was beautifully done. We're gonna wrap on that. Yeah, Jen.
Happy birthday to the king. Guys, we'll talk to you next week. 2 more episodes until 100.
Yes.
And we're not gonna do shit. We don't fool you.
We're gonna try.
We've been leading you on.
No, it's a sham. It's been a sham.
Cats out the back.
Clickbait.
We're frauds.
Can you believe they did this?
It's like you want sex and then there's a tranny.
Wow. All right. Oh, good episode, guys.